Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Sinking City with your host, Kraise Gaming. Now, we're on our way to go and see Mr. Throgmorton, I think, because we want to find out who this woman was. So, we're going to do that. And his house is literally right in front of us, which is handy. Yeah, last episode was quite cool. I really enjoyed it, actually. The little sidey questy that were quite, Hi. Now, does Mr. Throgmorton have stuff that I can nick from him? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. I do love all this stuff, though. In loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of the robust bloodline, died Thursday at Oakmont, aged 25. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by citizens of Oakmont. Indeed. Let's have a look.
Yeah, the mortician has touched him up well.
Yeah. Just want to have a little look-see. Okay, nothing around. Right.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. That was some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves
He
are both
knows
dead,
her.
you say?
Sidney Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
I would welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
Could have told me.
It wouldn't have killed you to let me know you were going after the mirror from the start.
As I said, this is a very delicate matter. I wasn't confident I could trust you with such sensitive information until now.
Typical. Send me on an investigation with only half the information.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Yes.
Let me guess.
Yes, I would.
You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Accept.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Okay. About those
You
records.
mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
Thank you.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
We can find out if we had any enemies ourselves, rather than relying on him. Okay, that leads outside. We don't want to go there. We want to go upstairs, I would imagine. Wow.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son.
A very bad time for the human race.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. I'm looking sharp. But I guess that's the point.
This part of human history is a very big stain on the world.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven one of the most ambitious, sadly unappreciated undertakings of 1891. He has returned the numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropological research, a newborn son, christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today is an exclusive interview with Oakmont Chronicle. He has agreed to share with some of the insights, those insights with us. Oh, my spider sense is tingling. A safe.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
Okay, Francis, divorce is no simple matter these days. It's never been in my legal practice. You must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court, the most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It is my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 is dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum needs to be a very well run place. We need to go to the asylum. We don't have everything yet. Let's have a look. We're looking. Oh. Just seen that. There's got to be something else around. Very battered old room. Can't believe there's nothing in here. That's crazy. I'm going to have a word with Mr. Throgmorton again, but I just want to have a little nosy around. Ah, perfect.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
But that's a lie. He did an interview.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Have a good day.
All evidence collected. So, what we need to do... There's the asylum there. We could go to the Chronicle. I am curious. I am very curious. I want to go and see if anything was published. Whoops. God, I hate doing that. We need to go there. If you die, your last save will be loaded. Yeah. I do like the scenery there, look. Boat. Oh yeah, so one of the friends of the channel, actually one of the supporters of the channel, suggested playing this because I'm using mouse and keyboard, and he suggested playing it via controller, which I absolutely forgot. Because I could be able to look around a bit easier while I'm travelling, which is a really good idea. But unfortunately, me and controllers don't really work that well. I was born with a mouse and keyboard in my hand, and, you know, me and controllers don't seem to get along. Right. Let's have a
Stay
look.
safe.
Yeah, you too. Okay. So, what are we looking for? We need 19th century celebrities. We need the rights. Oh, it doesn't say anything about it. Okay, let's have a look. I need to do this. Oh yeah, we need to go to his house, that's fine. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything here. Okay. It definitely mentioned something about it, though. Most definitely. Yeah, that's totally the long way. We don't want to do that. I'm a bit disappointed by that, actually. Throgmorton lied to us. Actually, he lied twice. He knows full well what's going on. Oh, my boat's gone. You're kidding. It's only there. I can swim, sod it. It's raining and I'm wet anyway, so, you know, whatever. Okay, so the asylum. This is quite exciting. I've been to the site of the asylum before, but you guys didn't see it because I was running around like a lunatic trying to find something that was already there. So I cut it all out. I didn't really have a big look, I just went through it. Okay, so we need... Yeah, we need to go that way. So yeah, I do intend to try out the mouse and keyboard thing, but not today. Catch anything good? No? Oops. Yeah, we can dip in here. We'll go the rest of the way on foot. It's not far. I don't know what to call them. Platypuses? Just like... Whoa! What the hell was that? There it is. Very much House on Haunted Hill kind of look to it. Yeah, very freaky deaky place. I don't think you're going to catch anything in there, mate. Maybe you should be on like this side of the door, do you know? Morning, miss.
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patience by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did.
It's her.
She's missing, and not on one of her usual walks.
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Well, yeah, there's two right outside the
Bethany
door.
was harmless, and she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
She's got very pretty eyes.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
Please.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Bye.
Thank you very much, miss. Thank you very much indeed. I just want to have a look upstairs, just in case we can get some loot or something. Oh, records room. Actually, well... Oh, look at that. The Elder Sign. If anyone knows what that is. Wowza.
Warning me. Hold the stairs, my leaves.
Let's play.
I wish I could, mate.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sown.
Somebody's singing. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, so here's the records room, but where are the records? It'll be handy to know who put her in here, and records would tell me that. Meant to be without doing what you're supposed to do. Huh. I'm not what happened to me, I am what chose to become. Very swish. I always wanted to visit an asylum and talk to the people there. It all depends how we look at things. Interesting name for a painting. Ah. All this place and there's only one bit of loot. Dang. Okay, let's get downstairs. Wait, that way.
Watch your pocket. Some patients here have wandering fingers.
Yeah, thanks for the warning. They're not going to like what they find in my pockets, though, I assure you. Just because I was curious. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so there's...
Haven't you seen the beast?
Yes, I have. Let's go this way.
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse. The blood's almost dry.
Those spidey sense things. Blimey. Yeah, spidey sense is tingling. What? Oh, this house.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
Okay. More loot. Still no rags. Man, where the hell do I find rags? Okay, all I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for thinking that regrettable Squint had more common sense than greed him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it, but when it came time for exchange, he wanted more. So much more, he had the gall to threaten me. Said he'd find a new buyer. What is done is done. No one has the right to come between mother and her child. Young Hammond Throgmorton, Francis Throgmorton's firstborn, had been pronounced dead, mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday. Little Hammond could not be revived, despite doctors' best efforts. The funeral will be held later this week, with only family and close friends attending. In this dark and tragic hour, we'll be trying to remain grateful for what we have, including baby Robert. Shared Francis Throgmorton. As my sole remaining heir, I do all I can to protect him. Yeah, there's a... the other half of the picture.
Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint? Someone had a field day defacing these. Someone had a field day defacing these.
Okay, no idea what that is.
At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
Okay, let's have a look. So that's Bethany and the boy that died. See, here we are. He returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable for a newborn son christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, an exclusive interview with Oakmont Chronicle. He has shared... So why can we get that then? Oh well. Okay.
Stop right there.
Huh.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay, that was easy enough. 2,
You no longer
3.
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next up looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Okay. Nothing on there. There's still more to get though. I don't think there's anything left in here. But one more sweep just to make sure. Okay. So where's that dude that told me about the pockets thing? Because he was the one that got shoved. On the mountain truth you can never climb in vain. Yeah. There he is. Hey, you.
Watch your pocket. Some patients here have wandering fingers.
Alright, love. Answer some questions. There you go.
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see. Bye.
Okay, all evidence collected. Splendid. Now, I wonder if there's a fast travel point around here somewhere. The asylum seems to be a fairly important place, you know? They're kind of littered about the place. One over there. I think there might be one over there. Yep, right there. Fantastic. Alright, so now we've got to go. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Right, casebook. Randall Glassworks and Salvation Harbour. Let's get rid of some of these. That one we need, that one we don't. That one we don't. Okay, so we could go to the city hall. It's only a short hop. See where this factory is built. Otherwise, this means I'm going to be walking around Salvation Harbour forever. I don't really want to do that. There we go. Huh. The ghost of a gentleman.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
Hello to you too, love. Looking great. Right. So, Enterprises. Salvation Harbour. That's the one. Bingo! Skip a road between Eel Street and Calmshore Street. That's exactly what we need. Hello, love.
Stop bothering me, newcomer. Stop bothering me, newcomer.
But you look so good. Oh, I love grumpy old women like that. just generally hate life and the world and everything. Just go poke them. Just a little bit. Poke, poke, poke. Right, so we need to go... skip a road. Between Eel Street and Carmichael Street, so it's here. That's a long way. Alright, no choice. Most of the Blackwoods vanished after the flood, leaving the Throgmortons and the Carpenters as the two remaining grand families. Oakmont is full of illusions. Most of them, including the illusion of safety, can be dispelled. Oh yeah, we've got knowledge points to do. Although, do you know what? This knowledge, this system just... yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're going to remain sane for a bit longer. So straight down here.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Church. Oh, lady, you need to get in the... just go somewhere. Blimey. Walking around like a mad woman. Barely anything on. I suppose they're kind of used to it in this town, you know? Okay. Sorry, mate. This is Skipper Road. Yep. So it's around here somewhere. Bingo. Oh, not you. I haven't got my gun out. That one. Thank you. Slippery little gits. Pistol rounds.
Looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you melt back into the... mirror glass. Lots of mirror glass.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
That stands to reason. Okay, we'll have a look upstairs first, because downstairs is always where the bad guys are.
The door won't budge.
Fine. Answers that one. Makes things a bit easier. Still no rags. Thank you. Where'd he go? Little swine. Okay, we need to take some Medicaine. And what we're also going to do because you're invisible doesn't mean you can't get a whopping. Oh, did I just get myself caught? Because I pressed the wrong damn button again, that's why. Well, is there another one of you sods in here? It certainly sounds like it.
The door won't budge.
Okay, so I'm definitely in the right place. Southern Salvation Harbour, Skipper Road between Hill Street. Yeah, that's where we are. And it's definitely a glassworks.
It looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
Can we get up there somehow? Yeah, but it doesn't really do us any good. There's someone in there.
The door won't budge.
I guess you're the reason that beast in the basement went quiet. I don't know how to thank you, mister.
Well, for a start, have you seen an old lady with a mirror around here?
Huh. Old Bethany? Of course. She got locked in our storage downstairs when the beasts attacked. I got a spare key. Please let her out. And feel free to take any supplies you want. You saved our lives.
Well, thank you very much.
All in a day's work. Thanks.
Of course, you know, I took all your supplies anyway, but, you know, no point telling you that now. Just, you know, be grateful.
This used to be an okay place to live.
Do all mirror makers look this shifty?
Clearly.
Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
It's not the mirrors, it's the frames.
They hide. They hide underwater. In the pools. In the puddles. Can't be too careful.
Well, you can carry a gun like I do. That'd help. Okay. Hello, Bethany. Let's see what you got. Okay. Yeah, my spidey sense is tingling. God damn it. Warrant to enter and search premises of Randall Glassworks, Salvation Harbour. 2. 1. Investigate recurring complaints of suspicious activity. 2. Interrogate the suspects. Gunter Randall. We'll do that in a minute. Let's have a look at everything else first. Okay, never thought the city would surprise me, but Francis Throgmorton did just that, clearing the way for his preferred heir by getting rid of the other. The man honestly believes he did his son a favour by stuffing him in the mirrorways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know, should Francis want to bring his son back. Hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. I'm done with this wretched city, time to move somewhere warmer. So, as I suspected,
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
okay.
Someone's been stocking up.
So, let's review the evidence. Search warrant. Yeah, Randall's diary, so he did it. The Mirrormaker's house. Likely the boy is going to be put into Randall's body, but he'd be old by now. Or they're going to try and stuff him in mine. Like you. Speak. No, they can't.
This used to be an okay place to live.
Okay. So we don't actually have everything yet. There's got to be something else. Something I'm missing. Aha.
That's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
All evidence collected. Let's have a look at that. These mirrorwaves are cold, alien, hostile environments that warp and defy the world they reflect. Souls and minds pass through them disembodied, and should one be trapped there, they make for agonizing, inescapable prisons. To extract the trapped soul, a practitioner will need a valid repository for it. Be aware, once a soul has been extracted, its prison seldom survives. I'll stop doing that. Okay, well now we go to find out where this Randall bloke lives. Back to Town Hall. Is there... I'm just going to have a run around the block because I'm thinking there's got to be a fast travel point around here somewhere. Huh. I guess not. Ah, there's one up ahead. Excellent. And there we are. Good. Again, it just makes things a bit easier. Okay, so we need to get back to there. These fast travel points are so useful. I never usually use fast travel points, to be fair, when I'm playing a game. Like, I played Witcher 3, And I played Witcher 3, no fast travelling, only by horse, because I like to keep things kind of realistic as much as possible, do you know? But I think with this game it's important, because you guys are watching, it's a bit boring just walking from place to place. Out of the way. Hello, love.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Oh, wrong way. Excuse me. Okay. Citizens, after the floods. So we need... that one. Citizen records. Oh. Interrogate the suspects. Okay. That's definitely what we want. So citizen records, citizens, after the flood. It could be this. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, so clearly not. In that case, I'm wondering if we go and have a word with old Mr. Throgmorton. Okay. After flood, leaving the Throgmortons and carpenters as two ruined families. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots. Yeah, we know all that. Again, lovely scenery. Maybe we can find out where he used to live from him. Or at least get some answers. Hi, Rob. Robbie. Okay.
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
Have a good day.
Okay. That was not helpful at all.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
I wonder if the police station has... Oh yeah, the police station was a ball ache to get to. There's got to be a fast travel point around the police station somewhere. I'm going to go see if I can find it. Although, I am kind of running out of time on this one. It's been nearly an hour. We'll get to the police station quick. We can do that much. Yep, that way. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. We'll get through there, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he seems happy-chappy. Police station ahead. Let's see if we can find a fast travel point, because this is a ball ache getting to the police station every time. I don't see one appearing on the map. Ah, there's one. Brilliant. Alright, now, police station is directly behind us. I'll just have a quick look in there, see if we can find anything, and then I'll end it, but it seems like a good place.
Don't waste my time.
Well, if you were more helpful, then the world would be a lot better faster, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. There they are. Okay. Bingo, that's what we want. So, complaints, suspects. Nope. So Salvation Harbour, let's try that. Nope. I guess not. Okay, so... Oh, search warrant, that's why. So, suspects... And there we have it. So, David Miles, Mirror Maker, unknown, fled the city, last known location, Oakmont, Massachusetts. Northern Old Grove, the corner of Windhalf. Let's have a look. So he lived in the fancy part of town. Windhalf, Goldridge. There we go. There. Okay. Let's get there. I'll be damned, the police station was actually useful. Okay, so we want to go there. Splendid. Oakmont is steeped in tradition. Anyone looking or acting out of place will instantly peg the newcomer. Yay. Okay. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. We can finish this off in the next episode, and then we'll carry on with the main task, I think. Although how I'm going to do that at this point, I don't know. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Please do hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please do hit the old subscribe button. I do very much appreciate the support. I am trying to grow the channel. Thank you very much. Take care. Good luck to you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.